Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are going to look at this monster of a unit, LR Kale and Caulifla. During the 6-year anniversary, I was fortunate enough to get my last copy to Rainbow them, so I went and level 10 linked them. So this is going to be a full level 10 links Rainbow showcase, and I'm going to tell you right now, these units came out years ago, and they have not aged a bit. They are absolutely still ridiculous. Still one of the best units in the game, in my opinion, especially in long events, especially when you're fighting against like Pure Saiyan Universal Survival Saga type enemies. Like, they're just insane. So let's look at their kit really quick. Then we are going to look at my team build, and then we'll jump into the showcase, right? So the thing that makes her ridiculous in long events is that she raises defense infinitely on super attack, which is going to be very huge, right? And then her 18 key is the same thing, but just mega colossal, so nothing too crazy there. Her passive, it's a pretty beefy one. So she gets attack and defense 66%, and then she launches an additional attack. Like, she just gets that like up front. She always gets a free additional, okay? She gets key 1 up to 6 and chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, plus 6% up to 66% with each attack performed. Now, this is absolutely insane because just for free, she already gets 2 additional attacks for sure. Like, no matter what, she's got 2 guaranteed attacks. So that's going to help her stack this up. When she's fully built up, she's getting 6 key already. And a lot of these female Peppy Gale units, like, they're just loaded with key links. So this girl hitting 18 key is like cake. It's easy. She's constantly hitting 18 key supers, right? But then, as ridiculous as she is defensively, she's going to get up to 66% dodge chance. That's like wild. That's like UI Goku range of being able to dodge, right? But she's going to be so defensive, she's not going to need it. She also gets attacked 10% per Universe 6, Joined Forces, or Pure Saiyan's category ally on the team. Now, the thing that's crazy about that is those stack. So if you have a character that is Joined Forces, Pure Saiyans, and Peppy Gale, or Universe 6, sorry, they get 30% for that one character. So for themselves, they're getting 30%. So you're going to see that when I build her team out to maximize her, I'm filling it with units that are on as many of those categories as possible, right? Then she launches an additional super attack guaranteed if there's a Universal Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans category enemy. This also stacks. So if you're fighting a character who is Universe Survival Saga and Pure Saiyan, she gets 2 guaranteed super attacks. So when we're fighting UI Goku in this Legendary Goku event, she's guaranteed 4 attacks, possibly 5. So she's going to do her first super. The additional attack is going to be a normal. And then she has 2 guaranteed supers coming. Plus, she could get a third extra super on hidden potential. So she potentially could do 5 attacks with 4 of them being super attacks. Absolutely crazy. By the way, while stacking defense. So the reason why she's so crazy with her defensive stacking is because she super attacks so many times. The thing that's going to be tricky is can the Goku survive long enough for her to get a lot of these attacks in? We're not going to really be able to see him survive until the last 2 phases a lot, but I did want to showcase her on the original Legendary Goku event because he's Universal Survival Saga and Pure Saiyans for some of the phases, so I really want to show that off. So, because she has so many additionals built in, I did build her very heavy on crit, because with 11 additional, because she's doing so many attacks, each attack has a separate chance to proc that. Odds are she's going to get the extra one. So you don't need to go too wild with her combo attack because she's doing so many attacks already and she has a really easy chance to proc it anyways. So I'd go pretty heavy crit on her, and you can see I put some crit equipments on. And there you go, full level 10 links, right? So this team build is going to be different than a typical team build that I do because I normally like to have 2 attacking rotations with floating supports. Because of her passive, I'm trying to fill the team with as many Pure Saiyan Universe 6 Joined Forces as I can. So my whole team, everybody is Universe 6. Hold on, let me double check here. Universe 6 and Pure Saiyans, yeah. So my whole team here is Universe 6 Pure Saiyans. So she's getting 20% per unit, and then because she herself is Joined Forces, she's getting an extra 10% from her. So we're just building up her passive. So like I could have run somebody like Champa on here, but Champa with his passive, like he's missing the Pure Saiyans part of it, and I would rather just get more unconditional passive from her than to have that one better turn with Champa on it. So basically most turns we're going to be running without support, but she's going to be linking really well. And then we'll have a turn here or there with this Kale supporting. And this Kale's going to give her 40% attack and defense. I can't wait for this unit to get an easy A, by the way. She's going to be a monster free-to-play support unit. So that's going to be, I'm really looking forward to that. All right, so let's hop in. So my first rotation is going to be these two girls. My green-red combo here, Kale and Caulifla. They're full level 10 links. I have a separate video out on them. So if you're interested in checking them out as a showcase, feel free to do that. They're pretty wild. We'll just say that. They are pretty wild. Oh, guess what happens? Dodge. If you've been keeping up with any of my videos, like hard content, God event clears, whatever, this tech Caulifla has been everywhere. I just put out a video, by the way, that the same name update is dropping very soon. I would say within the next week or so. And that's huge for, like, if you're struggling with the God event, you can now run 2 tech Cauliflas on the team, and that's going to help you cheese it even more. You just have to have 1 awakened copy and 1 SSR copy of that tech Caulifla. So yeah, if you've been struggling with that and you just have like 1 glaring hole on your team, just run 2 Cauliflas, right? It's going to be very, very exciting. Now, in terms of linking partners for this AGL, Kale, and Caulifla, their best linking partner is with their own TUR. If I pull extra copies of her, I will start to build up a TUR of her because she is actually good enough to run. But I don't have a TUR of her extra. I wanted to just get her rainbowed and kind of be done. So there are a few characters. So the AGL... let me see. This AGL Caulifla, she shares 5 links, and then the Kefla here, she shares 5 links after Kefla does her first transformation. So for right now, we're going to run with 4 links, and then we will let Kefla transform and just kind of keep them on rotation together. So I'm just going to put Kale and Caulifla right away in the front. I want this Goku to have as much health as possible so we can just tear into him and start building. Let's see where she's at turn 1. So 125k defense turn 1, right? So turn 1, this Kale and Caulifla can definitely get hit hard in harder events because she hasn't built up her evasion and she hasn't built up her defense yet, right? But you're going to watch as she attacks, her key's going to build up, her evasion's going to build up, her defense is going to build up, and the longer we go, she's basically going to just become invincible. Let's see what we get for an attack set. So 4.2 million, like, not very built up or anything. I mean, she doesn't really stack attack, so her attack stat's going to be pretty consistent. It's just going to depend on if we have support on rotation. So the thing here, yeah, and here's our third attack. So she got a super attack, the guaranteed additional she always gets, and then here she got a free additional super because he's a pure Saiyan, and then we could have had a chance for a 4th from hidden potential. We didn't have a chance for 5 there because that version of Goku is not Universal Survival Saga, right? So once we get a universal, when we get to the last 2 phases, the strength and Int UI Goku, that's where I want to potentially see her do a 5 attack turn and hopefully 4 super attacks if he can survive it. But if he dodges, I think he can survive it. So that'll be interesting. So let's look at these girls. Yeah, look at Kale. The strength Kale is so busted. 222k defense already. Just crazy. So we'll just attack through. I'm going to tell you right now, this is one of my favorite teams in the game. This strength Kale and Caulifla and the tech Caulifla are 2 of my favorite units in the game, period. They're so good. They're so versatile. They're just insane, and they're just regular banner units. Like, I like these 2 more than a lot of Dokkan Fest and even some LRs. Like, they're just crazy. If you've got these 2 girls, like, they're amazing. And here's the thing that's crazy about them. They haven't even gotten an easy A yet. So at some point, they're going to get an easy A, and they're just going to... And there's no way they can get, like, worse, right? They could easy A them and not even change their passive, and just their stat boost is going to make them crazy. So, like, they don't even have to hardly touch these girls to make them crazy. And then this support Kale on the end, I got to pay attention in this video, right? Because in my UI Goku showcase, I was just kind of flying through, not really paying attention. I got myself killed. That Int Kale support is the one thing that can really get me killed in here, so I really have to be careful about that. All right, so let's take a look here. So here we've got 5 out of 7 links. We can get 6 out of 7 if we put her in the middle, but I've got to put her in slot 1 because this Goku's about to pop. He's about to die. So Kale and Caulifla is up to 200k defense. That's after 2 supers already. So she went from 122 to 200k in 1 turn. She gained 80k defense in that first turn, and it's only going to go up. She just gets insane, the amount of defense she gets. And now she's building up dodge chance, so now she can just flat out dodge attacks. All right, let's check out the attack stat here. So yeah, 4.7. Once again, I think her attack stats can be fairly consistent. Now, 4.7 mil compared to today's modern units isn't the most insane, right? But considering all of the additionals this girl is putting out, like her overall turn attack stat can be some of the highest attack stats in the game. And part of what makes Videl so good, who's coming out tonight, is that she gets guaranteed additional supers. Well, Kale and Caulifla have that too. You just have to be fighting the right enemy. And in some cases, she's got 2 guaranteed additional supers. So it's kind of crazy to say, but this Kale and Caulifla in today's game is almost underrated, which is kind of crazy because this LR Cal and Caulifla like reigns supreme as like the best unit in the game for probably a year, at least a full year. But she just doesn't get talked about that much anymore, and I don't see her played a lot on YouTube and stuff like that. So I really wanted to get this video out to remind people that she's still like a god. I don't know where I would put her. Like, she maybe could be top 10. I mean, the thing with her is like team building is really important. She's not going to be as dominant just like on any team. Like you can't just throw her on a generic maybe Pure Saiyans team and expect her to dominate, although she'll do just fine on a Pure Saiyans team. But I'm really bringing her out at her best on this Universe 6 team. But she's wild. She's crazy. And, you know, that's the same thing with Videl, too. Like, you can't just throw Videl anywhere and she's going to be crazy. Like, you kind of got to... You know, she's got very limited teams, right? So Videl on Majin Buu Saga and her own team, like, yes, she's very, very good, but her links are wonky. She doesn't synergize well with any team, things like that. Whereas this Cal and Caulifla, I think, really synergizes. So once again, I think if we go in the middle, we could get 6 links, but I need her to get the maximum amount of attacks. When we get later in the game, okay, I will try to get her in the middle to get 1 more link active. But for now, I want to prioritize getting her stacks up. And look at that. 300k defense by turn 3. This is only her 3rd turn on rotation. She's already 300k defense. She's at this point not touchable. And by the time we get to the Int UI Goku, she's just not touchable. Like, she can't be touched. So, like, she's got dodge in her kit, and it's almost like as a joke because she doesn't need it. She stacks so fast. And we do have support. I mean, granted, we've got 40% support. So that defense took a big jump because we have support. So next turn, don't expect the defense to take as big of a jump because we are losing support. The attack should be really good here too. Yeah, 5.5. So the moment we get some support on rotation, that attack stat just jumps. Let's see how many attacks he'll allow us to get here. And of course, the one-hitter quitter, right? That's the crazy thing. Is that we need somebody tanky enough that can actually take it. I'm almost tempted to like do another run with her and put her in an event with like an invincible unit and just let her go crazy in there. But I think we're seeing quite well how crazy she is in this event alone. We probably won't need to do that. But if you have her and you really want to play around with her, take her into like, I don't know, the Bojack event. Or like, I would say the Bojack event, the Dokkan event, because there's an invincible Bojack on there, and you can just go crazy. Look at Kale, by the way, 300k defense. Just like, yeah, I'm just a regular banner unit. If you're a long-term player, you've already got me in your box, probably with multiple dupes, so I'm just chilling. 300k defense, no big deal. 2.5 mil attack stat. She's gonna multiple super. She very commonly triple supers, by the way. I can't express enough how crazy these girls are. I'm gonna link their video. This STR Kale and Tech Caulifla, I'm going to link them at the end. So you can just hop right into that if you haven't seen it. Because they're crazy. They're crazy. I just can't say that enough. I probably used the word crazy like 50 times already in this video describing these girls. But that's what they are. They are crazy. So I'm not going to take that back. This AGL Caulifla, by the way, she's not bad. She doesn't hit very hard, but she's a very good defensive unit. Her and the physical Berserk Kale, they got easy A's, and then they basically just like sit on my bench. They never get used. And it's not because they're bad. It's because the other characters on this team are just way too good. Like, there's not room for them, right? There are times that you will pull them out, though, for challenge runs or like harder content. But yeah, they're just so good. All right, so we got the Kefla sandwich here, right? We can make the Kefla sandwich, but we'll just put her in slot 1. We're getting 5 links. Defensively, yeah. So she actually dipped a little bit, even though she stacked. That's how huge the support was. But she's going to be over 300k naturally without support after this turn. So she's just fine. She's got type disadvantage here. If she gets a chance to get hit, which I don't think she will, we're going to be just fine defensively here because her defense is so high. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, so about a 5 mil attack stat. Not too shabby. Let's see how many attacks he will allow us to get here. Okay, so the type disadvantage is going to help. Here's the guaranteed additional. That can't be. Here's a guaranteed super. And then we could get a fourth one from Hidden Potential. This Goku is not Universe Survival Saga, so 4 is the max we can get here. Can we get a fourth? Nope. Okay. So my 11 additional didn't trigger there. That's a 22% chance on each attack. So just didn't trigger. No biggie. I'm hoping on UI Goku, I want to get a 5 attack turn. I really want to get that in the video. That would be like ridiculous if I could. It's all going to be RNG though, right? And some clutch dodging there. I do like this Strength Caulifla. Like she's definitely been like overpowered, but when I get her rainbowed, I'll level 10 link her too because I just love running her team, right? Like her team is fun. I love this Universe 6 team and she's the best leader for it. If these girls could get a support unit leader, that would be like ridiculous because then I could have support every rotation. That would be ridiculous. Let's check out Strength Kale. 400k defense. Is it crazy or is Strength Kale outperforming the LR on defense? Is it just me or is she outperforming the LR? It's kind of wild, right? Kind of nutty. That Strength Kale, like she definitely can go on. If you don't understand her power or understand, watch this, like nothing, no damage, type disadvantage, nothing. 3 mil attack stat, by the way, on top of her defense. I'm not going to lie. This Strength Kale's kind of stealing the show from my LR here. I'm not going to lie. Strength Kale, why are you stealing the show? Because you're that ridiculous. Because you're crazy. The word crazy, I'm going to say it again. She's crazy. That's why she's stealing the show, because she's crazy. This Tech Caulifla, like, she's not putting up crazy attack stats, but she dodges everything. That's just like what she does. The thing with this Tech Caulifla, by the way, she's known for her 100% dodge against Universe Survival Saga or Pure Saiyans, but even if you're not fighting them, she like dodges all the time because she gets so much dodge in her passive. You know, if you're running, I think it's Peppy Gales. It's Peppy Gales or U6 or both, but based on your team build, she actually just gets like regular dodge built in, and her dodge gets so high that she'll like dodge anything anyways, right? All right, I got to watch out for that in Kale. We took some damage there. She can get us killed, so if I'm not careful. All right. Do I dare? I think I am. Because I've got type disadvantage with my Strength Caulifla, I think I am going to try middle slot here with a little bit more links and see what we get. 365k defense. Not quite STR Kale level, but she's getting there, right? The thing is the LR definitely would be higher than the STR Kale. It's just that the enemies aren't surviving because she's too powerful. She's too powerful, right? All right. Let's see. I'm hoping my STR Caulifla here doesn't do too much damage. I hope she doesn't crit. I don't want this Goku to take too much damage. And I'm pretty sure she's going to additional super as well. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, that's good. Just the one hit. All right, 5 mil. Not too bad. Let's see how many attacks we can get in here. I actually really want these Gokus to get to the phases where they dodge so I can just get more attacks in. All right, there's one. Here's the free additional. Free super attack. And then we could get a fourth. Once again, he's still not Universal Survival Saga yet. I don't think this Goku is. I'm pretty sure he's not. Okay, we can get a fourth. There's a fourth. So this is our first 4 attack turn, and we got 3 super attacks. So just an insane amount of damage, right? Okay. And you could watch the video, like replay it. You can calculate that turn attack stat, but I'm guessing she was pushing 10 mil on that turn for attack stat. Because her first attack was 5 mil, and then her additionals were probably like 3 mil each. So 2 to 3 mil each. Yeah, I think that was a 10 plus mil attack stat turn. So not too bad. Let's check on Kale. 420k. Yeah. We got you, Kale. You're pretty darn good. Yeah, let's let her get the Dokkan attack. Why not? Let her show off a little bit. All right, so we're fighting on the UI Goku. It's unfortunate because, watch this, nothing. And she's just throwing in a free dodge. So that Kale, I think in the showcase, she dodged. And I'm like, how does she dodge? Because she doesn't have dodge in her passive. She doesn't have any dodge in her hidden potential. But with the link level update, one of the links actually gives them a 5% chance to dodge. So like all these Peppy Gales can dodge just with their links, which is really crazy. I really would like this Goku to dodge because this Kale is just incinerating, by the way. The thing is I would love to avoid supers, but these, look at, Kale, chill out, Kale. She's stealing. She just did what, 4 supers there or 3 supers? So her defense is going to be insane. Kale stealing the show. Yeah, it's crazy. She's too good. She's too good. So what I was trying to say is I want to avoid super attacks, but these Peppy Gales are filled with key links. Like there's no, like they're starting at super attack. Like you can't not super with these girls. So like there's nothing I could do there to do less damage. The only thing I could have done if I was really paying attention is I could have let Tech Caulifla get the Dokkan attack. It's probably what I should have done because look, this Goku's halfway gone. So now what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to put LR Cal and Caulifla. Okay. Now we're pushing. Look at that. 574k defense. Now she's surpassing Strength Kale. Finally, right? That Strength Kale, though, man, she's stealing it. 574k defense. Like, with that amount of defense, the only things in the game that can hurt her are, like, those weird Dokkan events where they do, like, the one-turn kill Spirit Bomb things, or, like, the hardest content, like God event and GT Goku event super attacks can still harm her. But that's about it, man. Like, nothing in the game can touch her when she gets this high. That's about it. Let's see what we've got here. 574k defense. Needless to say, we're not getting touched here. I'm actually 5.5, by the way. We have our support on rotation. I'm not worried about her getting us killed because I don't think this Goku's surviving, to be honest. Unless he goes dodge crazy, he's not. Yeah, look at this. He's not surviving. All right, so here's our free one. Now, here we could get a 5-attack turn depending on if he dodges or not. This is attack number 3. We have a guaranteed 4th coming. Let's see how much damage he takes. Ah, darn it. Holy buckets. All right, here's what I got to do. She's too good. She's too good. All right. I'm going to try to do minimal damage against this Goku. And what I'm going to do is I might even just break up this Kale and Caulifla rotation. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to try to do minimal damage here. Look at... Strength Kale, 510k defense. She's right there. Like, her and the LR defensively, they are right there. Like, it's just wild to me. I think I'm okay with AGL Caulifla. Tech Caulifla, what's her defense? She's at 220k defense, which is enough that she's not going to get slaughtered with type disadvantage here. So I'm going to go with this rotation here. We'll let AGL Caulifla actually get a hit in here. I mean, she's gotten in a hit here and there, but she's not crazy attack stats. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, I think we're fine defensively now. Where, like, AGL Caulifla could take some damage, but we're definitely not getting killed. And AGL Caulifla and this Tech Caulifla won't do that much damage. It's just Kale. Like, if Kale decides to go off, she could burn, like, half his health again. I'm hoping he'll decide to actually dodge. Like, can we get a dodge, please? That's supposed to be part of your mechanic. Ooh, yeah, this is kind of hurting, but I think we're fine. We're fine. Okay, and Kale, we're not... There's a dodge. Thank you. Double super. Here's the thing, too. On stacking units, when they dodge, they still get the stacks. So her defense is still going to the moon right now. And, of course, a triple super like nobody's business. This Kale is just crazy. She's stealing it, man. Four supers from Kale. I think that's the second time she's done that. Jeez. All right, we're going to go for the infamous 5 super attack turn. We're going for it here. The 5 super attack turn. I am not going to use an item because I want her defense to show up. 538k defense, she's taking nothing. The Keflas could definitely get us hurt a lot, but if and they're not going to be able to dodge either. That's okay, though. I'm guessing he's going to super in slot 1, and my Count Caulifla will tank the crap out of that. All right. Let's see, how many can we get? Can we get a 5-attack turn? The best turn you can get is 5 attacks with 4 supers. Let's see what we got here. Okay, their super won about 5 million. We're going to get the free additional, which will not be a super. So we got a 5 mil. Free additional at an 800k attack stat. Here's the first free super. The second one's guaranteed. There's 4 attacks. Can we get the 5th super? Those are about 2.8 apiece. Can we get the 5th from Hidden Potential? No, we didn't. Okay. So she could have had a fifth 2.8 there. So we're looking at what? 3, 6, 9 plus 5. Roughly a 14 mil attack stat if she gets 5 attacks. So that's pretty darn good for a unit that's what, over 2 years old now? Like, that's just wild. Let's see how much this hurts us. If we die at this point, that's fine. Because I feel like we've got the showcase in. But if we survive, we'll go farther. Let's see. 275, that's an ouchies. That is a big boy ouchie right there. I'm not even sure how much health we got. But I think this Kefla won't take too much damage from normals. We'll see. We will see. Because I am kind of curious to see Kale next turn, to be honest. I'm not going to lie. I think we're going to be okay. We definitely took some big boy damage that turn, right? Oh, I took Kale off rotation. That's right. All right. Well, I want to survive this turn. Look at that. Tech Caulifla at 300k. She can get up there. She stacks too, by the way. We'll go Princess Snake here. That should be enough to get us to survive. I would think so. I mean, that Int Kale still could get us killed maybe, but we'll see. But yeah, let's get another turn with Kale and Caulifla. We could get another shot. I mean, this Goku's only halfway gone. If he dodges, we could get another shot at the 5 super attack turn. So we might as well go for it, right? Might as well. I'd like to see it. But the 4, like, in this situation, she's guaranteed the 4 attacks and guaranteed 3 supers. There are no other units in the game that gets that kind of stuff guaranteed in one turn. Like, yes, it takes proper setup or whatever, but, like, I don't know, Universal Survival Saga isn't the least common thing in the game, and Pure Saiyans is, like, the most common thing in the game. Oh, and of course, attacks the one spot. The one spot I don't want to get hit. Let's hope Princess Snake is enough here. Oh, we're just... yeah, we're just getting there, right? Okay. Oh, and what do you know? We got Kale on this rotation. 617. Look at these girls duking it out on the defense. 650k for my LR. 617 for the Strength Kale. Normal banner unit. I mean, that's like an impenetrable wall. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to no-item this. The only way I can die is this girl right here, which if I die, that's fine. But let me try something here. Watch this really, really quick. I'm going to grab 2 strength orbs. Watch my health from this Kale, because health gain scales on defense if you grab the same type orb, right? Watch my health on 2 orbs from strength Kale. I just gained like 10% plus health with only 2 orbs. If I had a decent field of orbs, she could have full healed me there. All right, 5 mil. Here's attack 1. You can see her attack stat's fairly consistent. She's around the high 4 to 5 mil range. Guaranteed additional, not a super. Now, 2 guaranteed supers coming. Once again, the 2.8. This is guaranteed. Next one's guaranteed. We might have a shot at our 5 attack turn here. Okay, guaranteed. And then get a 5th. There it is, 5th one. So there is our 5 attack turn. And we got, that was the best turn she could have. We just had 4 super attacks and a normal. So that, like I said earlier, I think was around, what, a 14 mil attack stat or something crazy like that. Pretty crazy. pretty crazy. So, yeah, like, these girls are not aging. Like, this Strength Kale, like, she's not the newest unit either. Like, she's old too. But she's just aging so gracefully. Yeah, it would be fitting if she finished them off. Let's let Strength Kale finish them off. Like, she's, I mean... she kind of stole the show a little bit, but like they're both crazy. They're both over 600k defense. I don't know, guys. I'm just speechless. Like, these girls are insane. Let me know what you think of these crazy Universe 6 girls. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you all in the next one.